Does God exist? Does he exist at all anywhere? Or we are accepting it blindly? We feel guilty when this thought arises. But there are a number of others. The atheist, the agnostics, and the others also raise the same question anyway. This is not the first time that it has been raised today. It has been raised by a number of people at different times. You just read the Puranas. This is not a problem faced only by the Hindu religion, Sanatana Dharma. Other religions also have been facing this question. Number of books have been in fact written on this subject. The matter is now thoroughly complicated and confused. At times one wonders whether the question is being raised purely with the spirit of inquiry or just to insult. Let's come to Vedas. Vedas are the holy scriptures and authoritative texts for the Sanatana Dharma. How does the traditional Vedic system approach this question? That's what is important for us now. Before trying to answer, one has to understand that the definition of Lakshana of God. Never give a proof or evidence or existence or otherwise before clearly defining what you are after. What do you mean by the word God? After knowing exactly what we are looking for, we will be in a better position to answer that question. If not, it will lead to greater confusion. Each one of us have our own concept of God, and to answer the question, we have to know what concept of God is. Vedas have a very clear definition of God, and there is no ambiguity at all. The Lakshana of God is Chaitanya Swarupa, Jnana Swarupa, Prajnana Swarupa, Vijnana Swarupa, Chitrupa. Chaitanya in English is referred to as consciousness. Do you have the consciousness? Are you really able to see what is happening around you? Does consciousness exist? In other words, the world of experience of ours is a result of consciousness, correct? Every experience of life, of every activity of life is possible because we are endowed with consciousness. Even Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, if you look at this, Uttara Kramandam Sthitibam Vabi Bhugyanam Va Gunatvidam Vimuda Nanu Pashyanti Jnana Sasulshuse. This is in the Purushottama Yoga. The meaning of this is consciousness refers to awareness. The deluded are those who misconceive the body as the Atman. They are incapable of discriminating between the two. They cannot see Atman either while it is residing in the body or when it is leaving it. However, those who possess the eye of knowledge perceive the self as being different in all conditions. This is the Gita. So consciousness is also a Swarupa of the God. So further, even Lord Krishna says in the same Purushottama Yoga, Yasmat Sharamaditoham Aksharabidam Shottamaham Adosmi Loke Vedecha Pradita Purushottamam. What it means is, as I transcend the perishable and also superior to the imperishable, I am well known as Purushottama, the supreme being in both Vedic and secular literature. So he has very clearly mentioned in the Sanatana Dharma who is the Upanishad, which is one of the major Upanishad. Yamadharma is preaching Nachiketa. Nachiketa is a boy. We will see in Katha Upanishad later if there is a need arises. And what Yama says, he who has known, that is the Atman, which is without sound, Ashabdam, without touch, Asparsham, without form, Arupam, without taste, Rasam, eternal, without smell, Agandhavat, without beginning or end, beyond the great, Adi, Mahat, unchanging, is free from the jaws of death. The person who understands all this, he is the Paramatma. This is what Yamadharmaraja says. The Brahman is at the back of all the perceptions, form, taste, smell, sound, touch, and sexual pleasure, whatever it is, mind and intellect, which is behind all this. So those who understand the Brahman understand the God. So the God or consciousness is a non-material and non-energy principle. This non-material principle is beyond all the laws that govern the matter. In addition, all the objects of this world. So Vedas, whether you take Purushashuttam or Gita or Upanishads, very clearly who the God is Paramatman. He is only one. And why we have so many gods, we will see. And why we have idol worship, these two things we will see later.